Hey everyone, it is me, Fashion Coder, your crypto bestie, and I am here to give you my 2023 investment review. So what I invested in this year. I have never made a video like this before, so I'm super excited to jump in and share. It was so fun going and actually looking back, looking at the numbers, because I've never done this before in the sense of even looking at it for myself, okay? I just invest, which I'm glad that I have that mindset. But yeah, so stick around to see all of the numbers and the stats. I go in depth on what I actually invested into in crypto, which I've also never talked about before either. So today is a video that typically is not a video that I release. So I'm glad to have you here. Make sure that you like and subscribe because, of course, I am your crypto bestie. So I'm here to give you all of the inside scoop on what is in crypto and what is going on in crypto. So make sure that you do that. And then so many things are going on my channel. You can do different things like memberships. You can do memberships through Patreon. You can jump in and sign up for my in-person class if you're in Northern Utah for the winter or spring semester. You can look at my crypto guides. You can look at my crypto courses. There are also, I'm partnered with Cashflow Amigos with their whole validator thing that they're doing, where you can have them build you a validator or they cloud host a validator for you. So many things are going on. You can also be an affiliate of mine. So make sure that you look in the comments below of the description to see what is going on, so you're up to date in what's going on in the fashion coder world. Now, let's dive right in. So for our investment review, we are going to look at what is just the general thing. So as I went through, as I calculated numbers, obviously all of these are rough numbers. The year hasn't ended yet, as well as these are just rough numbers, okay? Because this was me going through different statements and figuring it out from there. So my overall invested for 2023 was $24,031. And then if we look at the grand scheme of things, I'm actually going to tell you what I invested in. Oh, my pie charts are gone. Okay. One sec. Let's see here. We're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. Nope. We're going to go like this. Go like this. All right. We're just going to jump in again. Okay. Into this view. And that's okay. So this is it broken down. We're going to do a little zoomy zoom. All right. Improv. All right, so broken down evaluation of the three things that I invested in. So crypto, my 401k through my company, and I'm pretty sure it's a Roth 401k. And then I count investing in my business, Fashion Coder, as one of my things that I invest in because I invested a lot of money into it this year. And it is an investment because it's something that, first and foremost, I really like to do, but there are returns on it as well. So Fashion Coder, I did invest in it a lot this year because guess what? Me, Rachel, is just a full supporter of who Fashion Coder is and the entire business, which is kind of cool, but I love it. So 37.9% for Fashion Coder, 21.1% for my 401k, and then 41% was invested into crypto, which I'm really glad. Interestingly enough, as I looked at this, this is the least I have invested in the last 3 years, actually. And so this was definitely a different year for me. I bought a car. I did a lot of different things that I had never done before. And so yeah. So that was kind of interesting. But this is my breakdown on my investments. And then if we jump in here, what we've all been waiting for, and I actually get asked this often, is what do I invest in and what does my portfolio look like in crypto? So this isn't my portfolio. This is what I invested in this year. So 48.9% into Pulse, 32.6% into Hex, 5.4% into PulseX, 3.3% into CAS. The green one is supposed to be BTC. So, and I know that one was 3.3% as well. 3.3% into TitanX. And then the white is other. I know I invested in one other token. And I cannot figure out what it was or what it is for the life of me in this short time that putting together this presentation. So I'm sure at some point it'll come back to me, but I'm not logged into any of my wallets right now because I got like new devices and stuff. And so, yeah, not sure what the other one is. And that's okay because the other ones are great. So the reason why I put so much into Pulse this year, first and foremost, I didn't do the sacrifice. So that is one of the biggest reasons why I went so hard into Pulse, because, you know, it's something that I believe in. It's something that I want to do well. And so, yeah, so I went hard into that. Also, I really believe in Hex. The beginning of this year, what I was doing is I was buying a T-share every paycheck that I was getting for like a month or two. And I was buying a T-share and then staking it and going about that. So I did a 5-5-5-5 stake. I think I did maybe 2 of those. And then I did a couple of other like ladder stakes for like, I'm pretty sure I did an 8-year, 7-year, 10-year, something like that. Just so I have those, because I have several Hex stakes. So yeah, so that's what I got into. Outside of the, obviously the Pulse chain Hex ecosystem, I got into CAS, which is Caspa. Yes, Caspa. And yeah, I think that's a cool project. Also BTC. I mean, that's not in that ecosystem either. So that's my overview of what I invested in crypto this year. This year, like I said, was a very different year for me in crypto because the majority that I've invested in crypto was not this year. This year was just looking at the projects that like I already believed in and getting into those. It wasn't building my bags for, you know, these different tokens. Whereas years past, that's what my years have been, because I have officially now been in crypto for 5 years. And so over those 5 years, I've been able to invest a lot of money into crypto. But this year, it was just different. Like I said, like there's just like different life events. And I know we all go through that, where there are these different life events of jumping into other things. I mean, I needed to buy a new car, and not brand new, but I needed to buy a new car. I ended up moving out of my parents' house, and I ended up like traveling for work, you know, doing all these different things, which was awesome. So this is my crypto overview for the year. This was so fun making, but here's the 2023. It's been such a good year. I'm super excited for 2024 and what it's going to bring, because it's going to usher in the full-blown bull market, and it's amazing. Like, the Bitcoin halving is going to happen. I'm sure we'll get the spot ETF for Bitcoin, and I think lots of businesses are going to flood in, which will bring capital, which will bring success. And then after the Bitcoin halving, like, we're going to see the bull market, which is so exciting after, you know, going through this bear market and doing all of that. So there's so much potential in crypto. It was really cool to see those investments. And I do have people tell me sometimes, like, why do you still invest in a 401k? Like, why don't you just put that money towards crypto? And my thing is I really truly do believe in diversification. And obviously I don't do that much diversification when it really does come down to my portfolio in a whole, right? But my company is willing to match. I don't even remember what I signed up for when it comes to that exactly, but I do some sort of matching with them, that if I put in so much, they put in so much type of thing. And so, yeah, so super cool to be able to like have the opportunity, because it's basically free money, right? And I want to diversify. I want to have the opportunity to be able to build a retirement fund in that. Do I think that that's going to make me rich? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I do have it as like a backup thing of, you know, if I do work in a career and do move forward in all of that, then yeah, sure, I'll go along with that. So this is my crypto overview / investment overview of what I've been doing the last year. I'd love to know like what you invested in this last year, and if you're diversified, or what are you doing? Like, I put this out here, so I'd love to know what you're doing, because maybe I can learn a couple of things from you. But also, like, I am grateful for where I'm at and that I can invest so much money into the things that I'm doing, especially since, you know, I am someone and that like is just starting out in their career and just starting out in all of these things and just starting out in life. And so I feel so blessed that I have the opportunity to invest and that I have a support system that has taught me how to invest, because shout out to my dad, also to my mom, of being people that do invest, and also my grandparents, like they're big investors when it comes down to it too. So yeah. All right. Well, you have such a good day. Talk to you later. Hope you have a great Christmas this next week, and